Hello grinders family, in this video I want to talk about time and price. Okay, we had beautiful trade opportunities during the London session. This trade actually passed my funded challenge, so I will start from zero, from scratch. I will start from higher time frame into the details about lower time frames, how I took a trade, why I took a trade, and when I took the trade, because time and price is the most important thing in the day trading. So this will be very useful video. Let's delete everything. Let's start from zero and let's understand first of all why we're looking for buys. Okay, I always start from daily time frame or 4-hour time frame because higher time frame is the key. Why? Okay, to see the direction overall where the market is going to go. And if you check 4-hour time frame, what can we see? Okay, price was bearish, we are creating lower highs and lower lows, and here we shifted from bearish to bullish. Okay, we had change in state of delivery on 4-hour time frame. We closed candle above the up close candles here, as you can see. And now what happened? Okay, we had change in state of delivery here, price shifted from bearish to bullish. And where did price retrace? Okay, if you use Fibonacci numbers from high to low, here price retraced all the way into the discounted range below the 0.5 Fibonacci level. And what did we have here? We had what? Our beautiful 4-hour fair value gap, which was aligned. Look at this. This 4-hour fair value gap is aligned with 618 Fibonacci level. Okay, so this is high probability fair value gap, which can give us beautiful reactions on lower time frames. Okay, and once price retrace into this 4-hour fair value gap, let's mark this out. What do? Okay, we drop on 15-minute time frame to see if this fair value gap is truly working. Okay, let's use the sessions as well. Look at this. Look what happened today. Okay, as you can see, we had consolidation during the Asia session. We had manipulation downside inside the 4-hour fair value gap. Look at the bodies. Okay, look also at the bodies as well. We are closing above the midpoint of the fair value gap as well, which is very nice confluence that the fair value gap is working. And what do we see? We have consolidation, we had manipulation inside the 4-hour fair value gap, and here price shifted from bearish to bullish. What did we have on 4-hour? On the 15-minute, I'm sorry, here we had change in state of delivery. Okay, so now we are confident that 4-hour time frame is also aligned with 15-minute time frame, the lower time frame. And now during the session we can be confident and we can look for buys because we had 4-hour point of interest, we had 15-minute change in state of delivery, and now on the 1 minute on the retracement we can actually start looking for longs from this. Okay, what is this? This is our order block right here. And we also had what? Inside the order block, we have fair value gap here, one fair value gap here, and one fair value gap above as well, the first fair value gap. So once price made this fair value gap, I dropped on 1 minute time frame. It is London session, and we are expecting expansion higher, consolidation, manipulation. Now during the London session, I was actually expecting huge expansion higher. And let's drop on 1 minute and see what happened. Okay, here price made the fair value gap. We mark this out, and we drop on 1 minute. So now we are looking for entries on 1 minute time frame. Let's mark the order block as well, just in case. Here we had this our 15-minute order block, and we drop on 1 minute to get our entry model, whatever we are expecting the expansion. Okay, and what do we see? Price is going downside. It is retracing here. This is our 15-minute first fair value gap. And what do we have here? Okay, price started consolidating. Here we didn't have any entry models. Here price started consolidating. We have manipulation. We tap into what? 15-minute order block. Let's write it right here. 15-minute order block. We have consolidation. We have manipulation inside the 15-minute order block. And we also, this is the most important part here. Okay, we make SMT on these lows. If you check the SP 500, okay, so we are looking for SMTs on the correlated pairs. As you can see, Nasdaq and SP 500 are correlated. We have SMT on these lows, and this SMT is not any random SMT, by the way. If you check 15-minute time frame, what happened right here? Okay, as you can see, the Nasdaq could not, right here, the Nasdaq could not tap into this fair value gap, this below. So we have one fair value gap, we have first fair value gap here, right? Nasdaq could not tap into this fair value gap. And SP 500, as you can see, SP 500 actually tapped into the fair value gap, which is called SMT, which is very high probable and which is giving us very nice reactions if one asset correlated pair taps into the fair value gap and the other cannot tap into the fair value gap, you simply know that we will get huge expansion upside, okay? And once I saw that we had this beautiful SMT on the lows, okay, on the 1 minute, wait a second, I'm gonna delete the session as well here. So we tapped into the here 15-minute order block, we have consolidation, we have manipulation, we have SMT on the lows. Now what was expected? Look at the time as well, what time it is, okay? We have consolidation, we have manipulation, and what time it is when we had the manipulation. It is 11:50 in my country's time, okay? And what time it is? It is macro time, okay? What is, guys, the most, okay, if you are day trading on the 1 minute time frame in the sessions, you want to pay attention to the macro times. Macro time is simply 20-minute interval. Every 1 hour candle has macro time. It is the last 10 minutes and also the after 10 minutes of the 1 hour candle. The 20-minute interval is the macro time when you want to be executing the trades. Okay, so we had consolidation, we had manipulation exactly at the start of the macro time. We have SMT on the lows, and as soon as this candle closed bullish right here, I executed buys because it was macro time and I was expecting macro to push price higher. Okay, what was our target for the session? Look at this. We have beautiful liquidity resting right here, descending highs. As you can see, we have beautiful liquidity, and this was simply my target. And okay, some people can say that, oh, you didn't have any confirmation when you entered here. Okay, no problem. Okay, I entered here because of time and price. Okay, my narrative was buys, price retraced into the 15-minute order block. 4-hour time frame was bullish, 15-minute time frame was bullish. We had change in state of delivery with 15-minute order block. 1 minute we had consolidation, manipulation, we had SMT on the lows, and the macro, the time was there as well. That's why I executed here the trade, which was around 9 RR where I entered around here. I got 9 RR trade, and this trade passed my funded challenge. Also, if you did not enter from the bottom here, no problem. On the 1 minute, what did we have? Here we had change in state of delivery, price shifted from bearish to bullish. We had what? We had left beautiful fair value gap right here. This could also be the entry, no problem. You could mark the balanced price range here. You would execute buys, no problem, when price retraced. This could also be beautiful entry as well. Stop loss below the order block and target this. This would also give you around 3 RR trade. It is 2.8 RR trade, no problem. This is also very nice trade, but I caught this trade here and I got in trade because of time. It was macro time. My narrative was buys and I was expecting the expansion upside during correct time. Okay, this is a trade that I took on my funded challenge. I am trading live with my students, by the way. I'm gonna show you in the end the results. This was the first trade that you could catch today during London session. And look at this. This was the first macro of the London session. We took out our target, and let's see what happened next. Okay, once price took our target, look at the 15-minute time frame. Okay, look at the 15-minute. Price took out our target here. We are out of the trade. We won this trade actually here. Price took out our target, and then what happened? Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna mark this out. We had liquidity sweep. We had expansion downside. We had a manipulation one more time. And where did price retrace to? What is this? This is 15-minute, the discounted range, the 15-minute balanced price range. Okay, we have 15-minute balanced price range. If you use also Fibonacci numbers from high to low, here price did the manipulation into the discounted range. Look at this, 71, 79 Fibonacci level. And you could also look for buys from this area. Okay, you would drop on 1 minute time frame and you would wait for the entry model. Okay, here price retraced all the way into this 15-minute beautiful balanced price range. And what would be the confirmation? Okay, where did price shift from bearish to bullish? Here you had to wait for price to give you change in state of delivery on 1 minute time frame. And once price gave you the change in state of delivery here, this move gave you change in state of delivery. On the retracement, what was your point of interest for buys? What is this? Balanced price range. Again, on the 1 minute balanced price range, you would simply, when price retraced, execute buys here in the balanced price range. Stop loss below the 1 minute order block. this 1 minute order block, and your target would be at least, look at this, you could use also standard deviation, the -1 on Fibonacci level. Wait a second, the minus, so standard deviation -1 at least, which would give you what, 2.3 RR trade again. Okay guys, this type of, so also my bad, the most important thing, what was the most important thing here as well, look at the time. Look at the time, guys. What time it is? It is the second macro of the London session, okay? First macro, you could catch this beautiful trade right here, and look at the second macro. Price, so the first macro was here, price give you this expansion upside, and this is the second macro of the London session. Price gave you change in state of delivery, we had the retracement into the balanced price range, and this was the second macro of the London session where you could execute trades because the narrative we had and everything was aligned with the time as well. Pay attention to the macro times. You want to be trading during the sessions when macro time is coming, guys. This was the two beautiful trade opportunities you could catch. Okay, I didn't take this second trade. The only trade I took was this here, these longs, and this trade actually helped pass my funded challenge. I'm gonna show you, I am live trading with my students as well. Everything is live, okay? It is public in our Discord. Every single trade that we take, I'm sharing it live. I started this month. I am trading with my students, whoever is in my VIP Discord. And here, this is our results. By the way, we had 9 trades. We won 5 trades. 1 was break even, 3 was losses, and we passed challenge pretty much in 10 days or something like that. We also have, like, what do we do in our VIP team, okay? We have weekly forecasts. I'm sharing the analysis for the week, every single week, live with our students, analyzing the market. I also have daily forecasts where I'm sharing the bias, what I'm expecting, okay? Here, Bitcoin analysis, Ethereum analysis. I am analyzing the Forex, crypto, what I'm expecting, the moves during the day, okay? Every single day. I am also sharing and explaining the live trades, okay? The recaps. Why did we take this trade? The explanations. Look at this, guys. I'm literally explaining everything, and we also have very nice examples of the trades for you to study and understand why we are taking this trade and what is happening, okay? And yeah, we also have nice team members as well. And the most important part, guys, I'm also live trading in front of my students to understand how I trade and what is my thought process behind every single trade live with my students. And in addition, I recorded new advanced educational materials here. Every single thing that I use, this is over 5 hours, starting from the basics, order blocks, fair value gaps, liquidity, all the way into the advanced topics. Everything that I use today, okay? This is over 5 hours, what works today in the market. And yeah, if you want to join and become part of our team, you can always DM me, guys. Thank you guys for listening. I hope this video helped a bit for you to understand how I trade and why time and price is the most important thing in trading. Thank you guys for listening. Wish you all the best. And yeah, if you want to join our team, you can always contact me in our Instagram, Telegram, or Discord. Goodbye, guys.